Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you. Okay, so they got, when I say a cluster of a situation going on for filming, they have a cluster. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. If we haven't met, my name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah, Georgia. I go live 7 days a week. I'm down 105 pounds, and I bring you guys along with me on our morning walk. We never know what we're going to see or what we're going to hear or experience. So, a couple of observations driving in this morning. One, so the set is going to be hot today. You can tell there's just too many crew members down there. Two, they are taking down. I was like, oh my, this is why I am convinced this was not an original part of the set. Because had it been, they wouldn't have done all of this. But they are literally, as I drove by, tearing down some of the Christmas decorations that the city put up. Because it's in the shot. And clearly, the film is not being filmed during Christmas. So they had guys up on these poles tearing down all the decorations. Good morning. Thanks for the follows. Yeah, so if you've never followed me before, welcome. My name's Corey. I'm a local in Savannah. I go live 7 mornings a week on a morning walk. We walk anywhere between 2 and 5 pounds. They have literally, they have got that whole road shut down. They've got a whole mess of a situation going on. So they are currently filming in Savannah. Savannah is known to be quite the film hurrah. And they are currently filming, we don't know if it's going to be released under Artemis 11, Project Artemis, but it is a film that Apple TV is releasing that is starring Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. And it is based off of the great space race of Apollo 11. So all last week they were filming on Tybee. Today they were supposed to be in Pooler, Georgia, which is a suburb of Savannah. But Thursday we noticed that they started setting up in historic Savannah these storefronts that were clearly based in the 60s. And this movie's setting is like 1968, 69 time period. And a security guard did confirm that it was the film that Channing and Scarlett are filming. So confident that it's going to be a hot set today because they have an entire road down. So we're going to see what we can do. Good morning. Thanks for tapping that screen. We're going to see how close we can get. Because this is not a normal operation. Let me say that. This is not a normal where they've shut down this much of the streets. Good morning, good morning. So if you've never followed me, hit that follow button. Yeah, so it's kind of a side mission. We are walking around though, like getting our walk, looking at the sights and sounds. So tap, that puts us on the FYP page. Follow if you've never followed. And we're going to see what we can get today. Lots of stuff is blooming. Yeah, well, while I concur, we do need to bloom in. Like I said, what's up? No, you don't want to be extras, because as soon as I become an extra, I have to sign an NDA, and then I have to confiscate my phone, basically. So do you really want me to be an extra? I have to turn off my phone and I can't stream. That would not be fun for y'all. Good morning. So we're kind of walking and looking right now. Yeah, I was going to say, you really want me to be an extra? I mean, if I'm an extra, I get the experience, but y'all sure don't. But yeah, so they have way more shut down than normal in a film. Oh yeah, but I couldn't tell because I'd signed an NDA. So there are no stories I could sell. So that would, again, we have way more fun. Okay, so I'll kind of show you what's happening. So we're going to go around. I think the sideways. Now, there may be an opportunity or a situation in which I have to ditch the gimbal real quick. And they are filming. We don't know if it's going to be called Project Artemis 11. It's based off of the Great Space Race of Apollo 11. It's not as much. It's not as much of it being what's filming as who's in it. Good morning, Trey. You got to come down here, yo. They got that whole area, like the road shut down and everything. It's Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson, which is a lot of excitement. Trey, you need to scurry down here quickly, because they got the road shut and everything this morning. So if you've never followed me before, tap that follow button. This is the Owen Thomas house. First house with running water. You can tour this house. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, so the excitement is, yep, Abercorn and Broughton. But they had that whole road on Broughton Street, literally from Abercorn to Lincoln, shut. Like, they've got the cones up, like nobody can drive down it or anything. And they're tearing down. They're taking, because it's not Christmas in the film, they're taking and tearing down all the Christmas decorations the city's put up. Good morning, good morning. City is hard at work this morning. All right, let's keep going. So, two things are true. They cannot close the sidewalks, and they can't impact businesses. So, those two things. Again, good morning, everyone. My name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah, in which I go live 7 days a week on a morning walk. The city is awaking now. Let's go. Thanks, Emma. Weather is fantastic. I'm in shorts this morning. So as of today, as of yesterday, we now have 23 squares. We went up by one last night. We got a new square. It's called Yamakra Square. So I'm trying to be inconspicuous, because here we go. Now, let me cross over so you can see kind of what's happening, because They're definitely setting up a hot set today. I'm in shorts. Yeah, my girl. Represent. So yeah, they're taking up a whole lot of City Street, and they took all the Christmas decorations down. It was kind of sad. Yeah, Kim's posted, but she wants to watch this hot mess of a forest fire that's about. Oh, they reopened that part. Okay, they moved it. So when I came through, they had all of this. Good morning. So when I came through, they had all of this shut down. But see all the Christmas decorations? So yeah. The other side they had wrote down. It's about to be a whole situation. But see, okay. So see on this side, we have all the Christmas decorations. See on that side, they took them all down and put them in a box. And they're taking them all down here. I am kind of surprised that they do not have it with police yet. Which way should we go? So yeah, it's going to be a whole situation. Yeah. Channing Tatum stole Christmas. They took down the crosswalk. I was like, why is there no crosswalk? They took the crosswalk down. Like, it tells people to walk and not walk. What? Oh yeah, this is serious, folks. I think I can cross now because they have now taken down the crosswalks. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Hello. So yeah, so I got an electric appliance store, like Hamilton's. They're taking down the Christmas decorations. Oh yeah, they're about to. Did I miss Christmas? I was like, did I blink and Christmas is now over?
It'll be back by the end of the week.
Nope. Did y'all hear me? I was like, did I miss Christmas? He said it'll be back by the end of the week. So, yeah, this is about to be a whole situation. I'm just walking. Nothing says the sidewalks are closed. So, nope. They're filming, and it's not Christmas. Hey, so are the shops going to be closed while they're filming? Like, is Leopold's going to be closed?
I don't think so.
They usually don't close the actual businesses.
No, they got another event. They got a school bus store around 10 o'clock. So I don't know how long they'll be.
It's about to be a whole hot mess.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You too. There's a police officer, and I was like, are they going to close the shops like Leopold's? And he was like, no, ma'am. He's like, we got school buses all coming at 10 o'clock for a show. I was like, oh, Lord. See, that's why I'm saying this was not a prepared planning. See, they've got the cones all the way down here. Look, no, Trey, we need to go to Leopold's at 11. That's where we know. They're filming an Apple TV movie, and it's not necessarily what's filming. It's based off of the great space race of Apollo 11, but it's who's in it. And it's Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. So there's some excitement surrounding who. They were down on Tybee Island last week filming. And clearly they're going to be here all week. Because he said it'll all be up. Or he said it'll all be back up at the end of this week. Is what the stagehand said. So again, if you've never followed me, hit that follow button. My name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah. I lived here 38 of my 44 years of life. I go live 7 mornings a week here in Savannah on a morning walk. We've already seen Scarlett. Like, I have a video of her filming on my TikTok and YouTube. Anyway, so I go live 7 days a week. I'm down 105 pounds. Yep, Scarlett has been 100% sighted with my own eyes. I have not sighted Channing. Now, I've had people say they've seen him, but there's no pictures. Baxley's about an hour and a half, give or take. So yeah, I'm down 105 pounds through walking, water, and a vitamin regimen. That could be a workout right here. Going up and down these stairs. Thank you. So at 10 o'clock, there's going to be a ton of school buses. We can totally blend in then. So the cast or the crew knows they're kind of up against the timeline. That's why I'm saying I really don't think it was originally planned for them to film here. Like, I really do not think it was an intentional, because they were supposed to be in Puller today. And suddenly, like, look, here's a perfect bush to hide behind. Yeah, see there, I mean, all of that is. So I'm guessing all the school buses are coming here. They're doing Home Alone live in concert on the 17th, which is a lot of fun. So it's an orchestra that plays Home Alone. So that'll be super fun. But the police officer did say a whole, he said a whole situation, like a whole bunch of school buses were coming at 10. So they have until then. Because I said, are the shops going to be closed? And he was like, no, ma'am. That was my thing. That's where I'm kind of at. Had the city known they were filming, I don't feel like they would have gone through that whole process down on this end. No, I'm walking wide open. Sidewalks are open. They can't, here's the thing. They can't do anything if I'm on a public sidewalk moving. I'm not stopping and lingering. I'm just looking at what they're doing to the different shops. It's kind of cool. Weather today is fantastic. I'm in shorts. It's beautiful. But like that McKay school shoes is not normally there. The electronics store is not normally there. They are literally taking down the crosswalks because crosswalks didn't exist in 1960. Oh, I'm sure it's a field trip, Trey, at the Lucas. Yeah, but so they're having to take down the crosswalks, which is kind of fun. So the appliance store is really cool. What black? Yeah, they're not ready. See, they're taking them all down. Because it's got to look like 1968, 69. What black car? That wasn't, I know what they moved them in through. That was not one of them. Again, they are filming an Apple series based off of Apollo 11, starring Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. Yep. Yeah, as long as I'm not being disruptive to the filming environment and I am not somewhere that I'm not supposed to be, I can 100% film. Yeah, it's a big field trip. This is the Marshall House. It is a hotel found by Catherine Marshall. They do say it's super haunted. When they did a revitalization back in the late 1990s, They were digging up this whole bottom floor and found a ton of remains, and found out that they were utilizing this for, they used the bottom floor for a surgery ward when the Confederate and Union Army was here. It is pretty. But again, my name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah. If you've never followed me, I've lived here 38 of my 44 years of life. About 7 months ago, I started going live on a morning walk, and I'm down 105 pounds. Hi, buddy. I'm down 105 pounds. I go live each and every day. Not always in historic Savannah, but we knew they were filming. The filming was starting, so we were definitely going to be down here for that. So if you have never followed me, hit that follow button. So they've got to get it out based on where, they've got to get it down based on where they're filming. So that is the Marshall House. See, a lot of people say I do. So thank you for that. So yeah, that's the Marshall House. I mean, it depends on the area. We are a metro city for a reason. So there are some areas that are unsafe. So again, good morning, everyone. Moderators, if you'll please kind of put in there like you do when I'm driving about what's filming for me, so I'm not having to say it over and over and over, I'd appreciate that. Again, this is Savannah, Georgia. Your brother runs what? He runs the Marshall House? Or he's running the series? So again, if you've never followed me before, hit that follow button. We are walking Broughton Street right now. They have taken the crosswalks down back over where filming is going to be. And that's going to make it kind of interesting. We are going to go back over there. I believe Savannah is a city built on its dead. I personally have not really had any encounters, but I do believe that there are stories, some true, some not. Yeah, well, and that's my thing. That's why I'm not just going to stand there all day. Like, because that's what's going to make them go, eh. But if I'm on a morning walk, nobody gonna know. I can keep walking, right? So yeah, we're just cruising down Broughton Street, getting our walk in. So CVS is located between two of our original 4 squares of Savannah, Johnson and Wright. Good morning. In Atlanta, yes. And the CDC is reported in Atlanta, Georgia. It is good. So again, good morning, everyone. Welcome to beautiful Savannah, Georgia. My name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah. I go live 7 mornings a week on a morning walk. I left education in December 2020 at my most unhealthiest weight, well over 300 pounds. I am currently down 105 pounds. So if you've never followed me before, hit that follow button. I do go live each and every day. Not always in historic Savannah, but sometimes. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Well, I didn't interact with her. Oh, you're asking somebody else? Oh, that's cool. But yeah, so I go live 7 days a week.
No. See, that's why I gotta...
From about 8:30 to 10:30. What did you hear from me? Yeah, they've dug up remains right here between Johnson and Wright Square. They sent it off to the GBI. Basic forensics believe it was an animal. They're still testing it. But based on basic forensics, they do believe it was an animal, which nonetheless is cool because it was found between the two of the four starter squares. So these roads have been here for a while. No, because that's out of the shot. So this is Johnson Square, our biggest square footage square. City Hall is right there. If you did not know, City Hall has a gold dome because originally Savannah was the state capital. This is called Bank Square. This square, Washington spent a ton of time in on his Southern tour in 1791. This is also the square that is known for Gracie, who's our most visited statue here in Savannah. This is Nathaniel Greene. He was a soldier, patriot, and friend of Washington. Ah, yes. Well, if you go over on my YouTube and subscribe for free, and you subscribe, I have a whole walk in which we visited the sights and sounds of Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. So if you've never followed, hit that follow button. So Washington spent some time in this square. He attended that church right there. Gracie's parents, Gold Dome. Gracie's parents owned this building right here, which was a hotel back in the 1800s. And Gracie was known for all intents and purposes as the original bellhop. So when cookies were made, she would run and deliver them to each of the rooms. Gracie is buried over at Bonaventure. She is the most visited statue grave that we have. Yeah. There is a ton of history here in Savannah. I'll show you from this area. The week before St. Patrick's Day, the fountains do turn green. Thanks for the 17.4 thousand. We gained 300 new friends yesterday. We've already gained 100 new friends today. It is a busy morning. We will walk back by the film set eventually. We do not want to be suspicious by any means because it's just day one. They're filming all week. So we want to be subtle in our walks past there. Again, the film is Project Artemis. It's filming under the pseudonym Winnie. It stars Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. It is based off of the great space race of the 1960s and Apollo 11. They're filming in historic Savannah right now. I mean, they're not filming, but if you drive around, you will see all the set. That is Johnson Square. As of today, we have 23 squares and not 22 anymore. Off of Broughton. So again, I don't publicize specific locations, but as you're watching my live, you can pinpoint. I don't do that because I have found that as soon as I release any type of information, people can get weird about it. We do have a lot of filming that happens here because film industry gets a tax write-off to film in Georgia. Yep, that is Lady and Sons. Those were oak trees. Awesome. So yeah, come along. Here's the thing. If you're driving historic Savannah, it is not difficult to find where they're filming. That is actually not filmed in Savannah. It's filmed in North Carolina. I grew up trick-or-treating at her house. A restaurant next to Paula Deen's. Parking garage is down there below the well, or the rails. It's just a ramp coming up from the parking garage. Yeah, definitely not filmed in Savannah. Lots of things get misconstrued of being filmed here in Savannah, and it's not Savannah. Coming up on City Market. Yep. This is City Market. It's also known as, this is Ellis Square. Ellis Square was one of the original 4 squares in Savannah. Yeah, well, here's the thing. We have tons of construction going on, and plan accordingly when it comes to commutes. So again, good morning, everyone. Welcome. If you've never followed me, my name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah, Georgia. I do go live 7 mornings a week from 8:30 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Congratulations, Gigi. So if you've never followed me, hit that follow button. I'm down 105 pounds through walking, water, and supplements. We've been doing this live for about 7 months now. So if you've never hit that follow button, hit that follow button. A lot of y'all love the statue of Johnny Mercer, who's a notable person of Savannah. He's actually buried over at Bonaventure. And the Mercer Williams home actually was originally built for the Mercer family. However, no Mercer ever lived in it. I also get the question of who is responsible for cleaning the squares and keeping it beautiful. That is the city. Morning. Good, how are you? Definitely shoot me an email at adayinthelifeofcorey@gmail.com if you have questions about the supplements I'm using. Again, we are in City Market now. The city does a remarkable job cleaning up after a busy week. Oh, I cannot, Rub. Thanks for that invite. my days are very much jam-packed anymore. That tree looks a little weird. Oh, that's cool. Lots of people take that as a popular statue. The Mercers are buried over at Bonaventure. We do not talk politics in my life. For my moderators who are in here that are not from Georgia, please be aware that tomorrow is a big day in Georgia when it comes to politics. So I suspect it is going to get more vibrant here. Just mute them. Mute them for the entire live. I don't have patience for that today. Yeah, they did live in Savannah. They just never lived at the Mercer home. That was originally built for them. So, like I was saying, they actually... 10 o'clock typically, most places. It depends on the crowd. Weekends, sometimes some of the places will open a little earlier. So as of last night, we now have 23 squares versus 22. Definitely tap that screen. Follow me. It is a beautiful place. Taking an armrest for a minute. I carry a big old gimbal around. It's about to get super loud. The city's working hard today. Depending on what side of Atlanta you're on, anywhere from 4 to 5 hours. Just depends on what side you're on. City comes out bright and early to clean the squares, blow the leaves, pick up trash, all the things. Can be. Nope. We have a new square, Yamacross Square. Has nothing to do with filming. We just have a brand new square. I try to answer everybody's questions as much as possible. Sometimes chat can be a little overwhelming. No, Calhoun Square has not been renamed. It is located off a Yamacraw village. So it's not really located in the walking paths of all of our squares, if that makes sense. Yeah, city does a great job. I don't know what's going to be for breakfast yet. I haven't processed that far. And kind of walk up Broughton Street now. Good morning, everyone. So again, if we have not met, my name is Corey. I'm a local to Savannah, Georgia. I go live 7 mornings a week here in Savannah, and I bring you guys along on our morning walk. Look at this painting. It's the Kessler House. How pretty is that? So we have lost 105 pounds through our daily walk and journey. Good morning. We are in Savannah, Georgia. One day it's going to be mine. All mine. Feels great today outside. So we've got courthouse right here. This is a pretty cool place if you're into cats. You've got Pounce Cat Cafe and Wine Bar. So there's cats here. I don't know if any of them are out right now. Sometimes they're walking around. You can sit there, play with cats, have some wine. It's on Broughton Street, directly across the street from the courthouse. It is super nice. So that square we just saw outside of City Market is called Franklin Square. Check out some windows. I don't know. Tell you the truth. Again, if we've never met, my name's Corey. Hit that follow button. Trying to get to 18,000 at the end of this week. This is Broughton Street. So a couple things that are interesting about Broughton Street. You've got lots of shops. Great area to shop. You also have above some of these shops. Ooh, the trolleys are packed today. Above some of the trolleys, you got Airbnbs and VRBOs to rent. Oh, that's cool. Yep, it feels great. I'm in shorts. I am in shorts today. It feels fantastic. The trolleys are packed. It's a Monday. It's going to be a week. Good morning, good morning. Oh. Well, definitely tune in each day. We go live 7 days a week from 8:30 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then we go live at night from 5:30 to 7. And we call it Back Porch Chat Time. This is such an eccentric building. Let me show you this window. So hit that follow. Come along for the journey. We're heading back to make another peruse around the movie set to see how much progress they've made. Right? Not creepy at all. Yeah, that's the thing about the lives. I can never tell you what we're going to see, who we're going to see, or what we're going to experience. It's always a journey. Every day is something different. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. My name is Corey. I'm a local to Savannah, Georgia. I do go live 7 mornings a week. If you ever want to support a locally made place in Savannah, this place is called Locally Made Savannah. So everything in there is made by somebody in this area. They've got a lot of cool places and cool things. We do adventures in Coreyland. I have my tree up. My tree's been up for quite some time. Sometimes they open 10. See what all cool stuff they have here. The giant mushroom. They do. I have seen cool milkshakes there, yes. Maple Street is a popular breakfast place. This is Broughton Street. the main shopping thoroughfare of Savannah, of the historic Savannah. So again, welcome if we've never met. Hit that follow button. I am a local to Savannah, Georgia. My name is Corey. I have lived here 38 of my 44 years of life. I bring you guys live with me 7 days a week. I'm down 105 pounds. Alexandria's is located, there's like 4 of them throughout Savannah. They're like a tourist, kind of a lot of vibes of tourist stuff. Need a coffee cup? Need an oven mitt? Need a shot glass? This is your store. It's about 60 right now. Feels great. I'm in shorts. So if you haven't ever followed me, hit that follow button. You never know where we're going to be, who we're going to see, what we're going to see. It is always an experience, to say the very least. Trey, I screamed that problem a couple days ago. Yep, we do have palm trees in Savannah. We are a water community. My morning walks are anywhere between 2 and 5 miles. If you've never subscribed to my YouTube, it's a day in the life of Corey. I upload our walks in their entirety. I'm a couple days behind, just FYI. But I do upload our walks in its entirety so you can see where all we've been. Yes, we've been to Tybee. Yes, we've been to Bonaventure. Yes, we've been to Disney. We go all over. You just really never know. We are coming up on Telfair Square. One of the few squares that makes sense because we have the Telfair Museum. Most of our squares make no sense because their name doesn't have to do with anything in the square. Really? It is beautiful. People always ask me why I don't go into a lot of the museums. A lot of the museums actually have a sign that says you can't stream. Some don't, but the vast majority do. I do. We were just on River Street the other day. I do have those lives uploaded on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed, I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on YouTube. I do have a link tree in my profile that you guys can go on, get all kind of information. I've lost 105 pounds. I bring you guys along with me on this journey of weight loss and everything else. I was a teacher until December 2020 when I left education after 15 years. I was way over 300 pounds at that point and decided I need to get my mental, physical, and emotional health back. And now I live by the motto to live your life through a compass and not a clock. And that's what we do every day. There were a series of events, and I finally took a stand and realized that my mental, physical, and emotional health were worth more. So we talk all things from leaving education to the battle of weight loss and everything in between. Sunday, I hit 17,000 followers. Saturday, I hit 17,000 followers. It's through a company called Bravenly. I always say if you have questions about what I've done to lose 105 pounds, shoot me a message. I'm more than happy to share all the things I did. Yep. You live your life through a compass, not a clock. I actually have a shirt that says that I have on right now. I do have merchandise, and that is a way it helps me do what I do. Thank you for your retired service. So if you've never hit that follow button, this is a great opportunity to do so today. We have confirmed that they are filming for this week in historic Savannah. I have also confirmed that they are running behind in filming. So they will be back next weekend on Tybee. I know, isn't that crazy? We're coming up on Wright Square, one of the second of our original squares. It is. I do not regret one iota of having left education. So hit that follow button. Come along for our crazy journey of everyday experiences. Need a Danny DeVito coffee mug? This shop has yours. Yep, mental, physical, and emotional. This is the old courthouse. It has been under construction for a minute and a half. I see you. Yeah, they've been updating it for about as long as they have been updating Broughton Street. Again, they are filming this week in historic Savannah. Last week they were filming on Tybee. And then next weekend they'll be back on Tybee because they have more filming to do. Yep, Tybee, aka Cape Canaveral. Because the film that's filming is based off of the Great Space Race in the late 60s of Apollo 11. It does star Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. Right? So again, just shared what the movie was. I know. He looks at me and I look at him. We're in Wright Square. This square was one of the original hanging squares of Savannah. Let's take a break. I need to rest my arm with the gimbal before we keep on moving. Interesting things about this square. People say it's incredibly haunted for a number of reasons. There's no Spanish moss. However, there is Spanish moss starting to grow. And that's based on climate. It's based on the soil. There's a lot of things. Originally, Tamachichi was buried here. But then they decided to put up a statue of William Gordon, who was a governor of Georgia back in the 1800s. And so they dug up Tamachichi's remains, and instead of going through a proper ceremony, they sprinkled them just throughout this area, which is a huge to-do. A huge to-do. This is also the square that all the original hangings took place. So that's why people say it has the bumps in the nights. The bells ring. Some churches do them every 15 minutes. Some churches do them every 30 minutes. And some do them every hour. Yeah, so they didn't do a proper ceremony for Tamachichi and just sprinkled his remains. That's one of the reasons it's got the story it does. We are at 17.5 thousand followers. Today is insane. Keep tapping that screen. we are taking a little break so I can rest my arms. The gimbal is not light when you carry it for a certain way for a certain amount of time. We have been live for an hour. Typically, I go live at 8:30 each morning. Went live a little bit earlier this morning. So we go live from about 8:30 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, sometimes a little later. You just never know. Our lives look like this. We walk, go get coffee and breakfast somewhere. Then thanks for the big love. Then we sometimes go on what's called Corey's Cruise, where I set you guys up in a hands-free set and we just cruise around Savannah and I show you different things. Then at night from 5:30 to 7, we do what's called Back Porch Chat, where it's exactly what you think. We sit on the back porch and we chat. Oh my goodness, I have multiple Daryls. So I like Maribel's over by the Basilica. I like Savannah Roasters. That's a really good. Those are probably and I like Gallery Espresso in that order. Oh, you're at the DeSoto? That's awesome. Yeah, make sure you're tapping. I'm resting my arm for a minute, then we'll keep moving. We've kind of hit this crazy algorithm on TikTok suddenly, where a lot of y'all are joining our journey. So I'm a mom of a freshman in college. So I'm a single mom. So when she left, it was kind of like, what am I doing with my life? Yep, it's now around the corner. And I think that has really drawn a following, that and weight loss. Because, I mean, everybody wants to lose weight, right? So if you've never followed, hit that follow button and come along for our crazy journey of life. Because it's exactly that. It's a day in my life. Yeah, they moved around the corner right there at Chippewa Square now. Is where they are. This is Savannah, Georgia. Alright, ready again, folks? We're going to keep on moving. It feels good. I mean, it's cloudy right now, but it feels really good outside. Yeah. Coffee Fox, okay, so let me be frank with you. Coffee Fox is good, but because of its location, it's not somewhere I will typically go because the tourists have discovered it. No offense to tourists, but I like to try to find somewhere and go places that I know it's more local than tourist. Huey's is great. Yep, Huey's is super yummy. Huey's is super yummy. We will probably hit up Huey's sometime this week. Welcome, Tina the Hippie. Thanks for the follow. Again, thanks for everybody who's followed today. We're taking a little arm rest because I'm carrying a huge gimbal and it can get heavy. And that's why, like, nothing against them, but I prefer to go somewhere that I'm not going to have to wait in line forever and ever. And based on the ranks of the trolleys today, it's another busy season in Savannah. People always ask me, when is the off time of Savannah? And unfortunately, there's not an off time anymore. Like, it's just constantly packed. Savannah has become this huge destination that everybody comes to, which I'm not mad about.
In places, yeah.
There's the CVS. Yeah, Savannah's just gotten... I grew up here. This will always be home. But yeah, it is now quite the tourist destination. Yep, this is Savannah, Georgia. My name's Corey. I'm a local here. I go on morning walks 7 days a week. I'm down 105 pounds through walking, water, and supplements. Feel free to email me at adayinthelifeofcorey@gmail.com if you have questions about any of those. We go live every day from 8:30 to 10:30. Oh, cool. I'll have to try it out, Trey. So there's a couple of things that put Savannah on the map. One is SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design, has brought a lot of attention to Savannah. Two, our film industry. We have a huge film industry that now takes place. Lots of things film. Yep. My parents? It's kind of a weird question. My mom was a pharmacist tech. Good morning. Really? Bye, Trey. So, SCAD's a great place. The campuses, people always say, where is SCAD? SCAD's everywhere. SCAD is all over Savannah. Yep, Tybee Island is about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We've driven down here many times so y'all can see it. It's one of the things that makes Savannah so amazing is that we have historic, we have the beach, we have all of these things. So you've got this place right here called Blends. It's another coffee boutique. I've never been there. Stop and wait. That's cool. People always ask me where they should stay, and I always tell them to be cautious of staying in historic Savannah, because if you stay in historic, be cautious of staying on Tybee, because if you stay on Tybee, if there is a wreck and you get stuck, it's hard to get on and off of Tybee. Yep. Kat, I have moderators who are doing what I'm asking them to do. Good morning. I agree. Nope, I'm just a girl who lives in her town and loves her city. That's all. They do an excellent job. Yeah, Common's another cool place. Our mods are the best. Back on the set. They have not started filming yet, but they did have to be wrapped up when... Let's go quit it. Oh, there's the Cocoa Beach sign under the truck. Can y'all see it? They're about to turn this area into Cocoa Beach. And they got South Atlantic Avenue. I'm I'm guessing they're going to start filming tomorrow. I don't think they're filming today because they still have a lot to do. I wouldn't mind living upstairs because you can overlook the filming. That would be fun. So you can see the South Atlantic Street. Yeah, it is expensive. You've got all these different things they're preparing. So they're still preparing for, like now they're in there. I would hate that job. They're having to go in and take off all the stickers of, like you can kind of see, you got the Cocoa Beach sign. They're having to go in these shops and take off all these stickers. And they've taken down all the street signs. I mean, which is weird.
So we're in and out of that, and then this blue one, right before the blue one.
Do you remember your grandpa having a TV like that? So, I don't know if y'all can see. I didn't want to be disruptive because she's running sets with them. Like, she's going through... Okay, one, this bench is new. This is not a normal bench or a normal trash can or a normal plant. Here's Leopold's. So she was telling them running through, but on the cover of the shops, it's like closed for launch. That pink stove. Yep, it was a retro appliance shop. I have it all information on my TikTok and YouTube if you've not seen it. They've been setting this up for a few days, but things that are not normal. That plant is not normally here. That bench and that trash can are not normally there. Again, if you're just joining, they are filming here in Savannah. They are filming an Apple TV series with Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. It's based off of the Apollo 11 film. And we're at Leopold's. Mad props. Alright, let's keep moving. Yep, it's based off of 1969. So this is Leopold's. I love Leopold's. It is an ice cream shop you can check out.
So what we end up doing is we send them to you. They're just
Good morning, y'all. How you doing? Good, how are y'all? So yeah. Leopold's line can get super crazy. They are filming this entire week down here. So all of this had Christmas decoration that they've now taken down, which is kind of funny. They've also taken down the crosswalks. So like the things that tell you to walk and not walk, they took those down because again, we're talking 1969 by Ashley. So I started this live showing you the street. I am going to be extremely respectful when I'm walking during filming. So we started our walk here and we're continuing our walk here. So I would advise you to go watch some of my content that is on YouTube or TikTok, or check out this live later on today. Yep. So if you're new to my lives, there's a couple things you should know. One, first and foremost, it's about integrity and respect. So I'm not going to show you all the things. Two, we have a lot of celebrities that live here in Savannah. They have places. I will never, if their house is not gated, I know where they live. I'm not going to show it to you because some of y'all are crazy. I'm just going to put it out there. And I would never jeopardize someone's livelihood like that. Savannah is gorgeous. So if you've never followed me before, hit that follow button. Check it all out. Well, rookie TikToker. A lot of people in my lives constantly ask questions about the celebrity status here. So I answer those questions. Also, as a reminder, typing in all caps can come across in a virtual world of streaming as yelling and disrespectful. While I do understand some people have vision problems, please know that. Yeah, so that thing that I was doing, we talked about in back porch chat last night. It does rain often here. Again, it was something I did last night in my back porch chat. So check it out at the back porch chat every night. We talk about all kind of random facts and things. Well, while I understand that, in the world of chats and streaming, it is considered yelling. Greg Allman does live here. So let me say this, guys. I've been doing this for about 7 months. I grow on average about 1,000 plus followers a week. I have figured out an algorithm of respect. Yeah, he did, but his property is still out there. His family still has the property. I have figured out an algorithm of respect, integrity, and things that make people want to keep coming back. And that's what my live is about. It's about positivity. It is about experience. It's about journey. It's about all of those things. And that is something. There's a strong saying, if it bleeds, it leads, that some people want to fester in negativity. That is not this live. And that is not this girl. So if that is someone you are not going to last long in my live. Or in my content. Nope. No, I'm just giving a whole lot of people who are coming in here for the first time kind of a heads up. Yeah, Andy comes back for the peach waffle and chicken biscuit. Ironically, what we're about to do is cruise around on a hands-free set for a little while and come back. So here's something that's interesting. Oh, I gotta tighten it. Here's something that's very interesting, and I'm not sure what's going on. Yesterday, Savannah Roasters had a sign up that said they were not going to be open until like 10:30 yesterday, which is super late for them. Well, today when I drove by, they weren't open again. I come in peace. We probably will. Again, guys, this is going to be a hands-free set, meaning I may not see your question. I may not answer your question. It is a cruise around for a few minutes. Yes, you may fall. If you do, I will pick you up. You just have to be patient. welcome. I come in peace. We usually listen to Christmas tunes in the process as well. So yeah, this is just a happy, encouraging location. If you've never followed me, definitely check it out. Follow me. We've gained over. So yesterday or Saturday, we hit 17,000. Yesterday we had 300 new followers. Today we've had other 200 new followers. Let me drink some of my water. Yes, this is a little earlier of a drive than normal, but I figured why not? I've been walking for over an hour. Yeah, this crew is a great crew of encouragement. My moderators are top notch. If you mention politics, drama, if you're a bully, you will get blocked faster than you know what happened. There are times my moderators literally, I can see when my moderators block people. It'll say, what moderator blocked who? I didn't even see the comment, y'all. That's how fast they are. And you don't realize, I don't know if some of you don't realize, but my moderators are sacrificing time each day to, like, some of you just turn me on and y'all just listen all day. But my moderators are like watching the chat for ridiculousness to make this an encouraging place. And look, I have the best moderators around, hands down. But they engage in this whole chat and interact and watch when they could do 1,000 other things. Like make me some more red velvet cookies. Just saying, Kim. I mean, that you could do that. Hello, good morning. So we are cruising with Corey right now, hands-free set. Savannah Bananas play in what's called our Victorian area of Savannah at Grayson Stadium. Oh yeah, I knew that y'all were not going to be set up. You fell over. I'm going to pull over. Just give me some time, okay? I'm going to pull over and fix you. I knew it wasn't set right, but I figured I'd give it a chance. I just knew that it was not going to be set good. Okay, car's completely stopped. Kim and her husband have a online cookie and sweets shop. They are currently sold out because we sold them out. And they are amazing. It's called the Golden Edge Cookies. They have a TikTok. They have a Facebook. Don't they have a Facebook? They have a website. I know that. They have a TikTok. I know that. We're trying to grow their TikTok. So, like, legit. Hold on. I gotta get y'all reset up. Okay, I think y'all are good again. We never know. Some days, okay, so I can set y'all up one way on one day, and then I can set y'all up the same exact way the next day, and you fall over. It just don't make no sense. It don't make no dang sense sometimes. Are y'all clear? Because y'all start yelling at me, I'm blurry. Looks clear to me. Yeah. So I'm waiting with bated breath and anticipation for them to get more cookies, because they're good. So one thing, if you don't know about me, one thing is I do not diet. So I've lost over 100 pounds. I don't diet at all. We always have something super unhealthy and sweet at the end of the day. So I don't diet. I think my weight loss to walking consistently, water, and these supplements. I've lost 23 pounds total in the past 6 weeks. So, we are cruising with a hands-free set through historic Savannah. Get it, Kim. Drinking my water. Their company does ship. Yes, they do. So if you've never followed me, hit that follow button. Come along for the journey. I don't know what I want for breakfast this morning. I want something different though. I just don't, and I probably will just end up at the same place. Parking. So historic Savannah, you do have to pay to park. Based in Savannah, in historic district, you pay based on the parking place. So when you park, there's a number in your parking space. That is what you're paying for. So if you move your car, you're going to have to repay. Tybee Island, however, is you just pay to be on the island. Like you pay for parking anywhere. So once you pay the first time, you're good. Debbie, there's so many other ways around that. Shoot me an email, adayinthelife@gmail.com. Anyway, but so what they do is on Tybee Island, you literally, it probably won't be different food. You pay when you park for the first time, and then you can move your car multiple times. Now, currently until New Year's Day, I believe it is, you can park for free on Tybee Island. Yeah, I don't want to go down to River Street. Y'all, I wish Huey's were somewhere other than River Street. I'm just going to say it straight up. River Street is just not my favorite place. I know. And I do it not 7 days a week. I do it 5 days a week now because Saturdays and Sundays are free parking. And sometimes, depending on where I know I'm going to do my walk, sometimes I can get a little more free. Yamacraw Village. Sure, I'll stop at your brother's house and be like, hey, because that wouldn't be weird at all. Yeah, tourists love River Street. I'm not a River Street person. It is not my favorite thing. Now, I do love to ride the free ferry, and I love Huey's. Those are about the only two things. But based on the trolleys and how full they are right now, I'm not going down to River Street. Because, yeah, no. I'll pass. So, comments filtered. Y'all, I've typed stuff in there before and it gets filtered. So, it's just an algorithm. If you're ever commenting and you think you're blocked, or you think, hey, my comments didn't go through and I'm trying to say something, shoot me an email, adayinthelife@gmail.com. Tell me what you're trying to say, so I know. No, Huey's is at it's almost by City Hall. It's good. We'll go one day this week to Huey's, just because. No, we have not been to Yamacraw Square. Yamacraw Square is not somewhere I'd go. It is not in a solid part of town. So it wouldn't be somewhere on my walking path that I would walk. Let me say that. But again, good morning, everyone. If we've never met, my name's Corey. I am a local to Savannah, Georgia. I go live 7 mornings a week from about 8:30, if not a little earlier, till about 10:30 each day, where we go walking. And I show you the sights and sounds of Savannah. You never know what we're going to see, who we're going to see, what we're going to do. It's always an adventure. Yeah. So that's the new square. Yamacraw Square used to be a park. Now it's a square. So now, as of last night, we have 23 squares versus 22. And it's not even, so I get they gave it a square name, but here's the deal. It's not even really on a path that tourists or anybody will walk. So it's more going to be what the intentional purpose was of a square. And the intentional purpose of a square was community, was to build like a meeting ground for people. So that for that purpose, yes, where it's located, it's great. So again, good morning, everyone. Hope you're well. Hope you can see pretty good. We are cruising around Savannah right now. We were walking. We've walked for over an hour. We did see the film set. They are still actively setting up. So my thought is either they're going to film tonight or they are going to film starting tomorrow. I don't suspect filming today. That's good. I'm good. Thanks, William. So I don't anticipate that they're going to start filming anytime soon. Maribel's is my favorite peach tea, peach waffle. Uh-oh, you fell again. Let me fix you guys. Yeah, it's great, but it doesn't correlate with my daily agenda, William. So if you've never followed, hit that follow button, tap that screen, see if you can get me to 50,000 before we get to breakfast, wherever that might be today. Feliz Navidad. Tap, tap, tap. I don't know what I want for breakfast today, honestly. I mean, I really would love a chicken biscuit from Savannah Roasters, but they weren't open earlier. Hotel recommendations. There are a ton of hotels in Savannah. So historic-wise, I'm like, if you can afford the Plant Riverside JW Marriott, that's a cool one. So yeah, don't jinx it, moms. Don't jinx it. This is actually not bad today. I mean, the work day has started, so during rush hour, it gets a little crazier. Who just said happy tappy? We have food trucks, yes. Where would Channing eat? I don't know. Channing's like, I mean, I am shocked that he has not been seen. That's one of the workers for Savannah Roasters. I wonder if Savannah Roasters is not opened again today. Let's drive by and see. No, not no Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit. I'm talking about like Savannah Roasters chicken biscuits. Look, if I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A, it's a drive-through kind of like YOLO. What are you doing? People have got to learn how to drive. Yeah, Savannah Roasters is still closed. I wonder what in the world is going on. That is weird. Clary's is good. Clary's is not. Okay, let me say this. Clary's is good, yes. Is it worth the wait times? I don't think so. Yeah, that's weird. So Savannah Roasters is closed. They have a sign. What does it say? See, it's the same sign as yesterday. It says, we will be opening later. What in the world? I wonder what is going on. Interesting. Y'all, I try to stay on a budget, a very tight budget. Collins Corners, it to me is not that good. Yeah, because if you go Savannah Roasters, no, they were closed yesterday. Like the lights are off and everything. Collins Quarters to me is not super good. Yeah, I'm so sure he likes eggs. That's unusual. Because I love Savannah Roasters. I wonder if their oven's broke. Yeah, I wonder if their oven is broke and that's why they're closed. That could definitely be why, because I had one the other day. It was fantastic. Yeah, my guess is their oven is probably broke. But I went. When was I there? Sunday? I think. What'd I miss? What is David? What'd it do? What happened? Ugh, I do not like the Waffle House. Waffle House is grody. I do not do Waffle House. Yeah, it's expensive though. I don't want to spend a lot. My cap is $12, and that's with tip. Like, anything outside of that, I'm like, Well, we've been walking. We did a walk. We did a over an hour walk. Walked the movie set. But then they got a little suspicious. And, you know, we don't like to be suspicious. So we were like, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. So we're going to follow a trolley instead of be suspicious. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. We've had a busy morning. A very busy in the live. I think the new norm now, guys, is we're going to run. I mean, we were up to 500 plus followers. Or 500 plus people in the live earlier this morning. That was a good morning on a Monday. Holy moly. I've not been to Blue Door Coffee. I haven't heard a lot of good things about that one, so it's not on my list. Funky Brunch is too expensive, y'all. Y'all are going way above a price range quota. Let's see if I can turn left. I'm missing something. Hold on. There is a black. Let's go. Okay, they let me go. Why is this? Oh, they told. You gotta turn around. Dude, you were telling me to go this way. Why are you closed? I'm about done with this road work in Savannah over here. Okay, here's the thing. Saturday, it was wide open. Now today, it is not wide open. It makes 0 sense. I don't like the Waffle House. I will not eat before I'd go to the Waffle House. And the Waffle House really isn't that cheap, y'all, depending on what you get. Yeah, Huckabee is yummy. I don't feel like driving all the way down to Tybee today. Detour. Cruising into Monterey Square, the home of Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. We're just cruising around. People walking down the middle of the street. We don't have Hardee's. They've all closed. Well, there's one, but it's kind of sketch. I wouldn't go to it. Most of our Hardee's have shut down. I don't want a peach waffle today. Why is the homeless man standing in the middle of the road, blocking people? No, like Duncan. Yeah, they're both expensive. You guys have high taste. Y'all are like, y'all gotta remember. So a couple things you gotta remember. One, I do this 7 days a week. Two, I do this 7 days a week. Yeah, he was all like filling scene. He's homeless, was holding up some fake little cell phone like he was filming me. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're literally standing in the freaking middle of the road. Move. Yeah, this is Forsyth Park. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a multitude of errands I gotta do today, too. Ooh, I could go to Coffee Deli because I gotta go to the Candy Kitchen on Habersham. I could go there. They do have some good stuff. I think I'm gonna go Coffee Deli. That's where I'm gonna go. No, I don't want to wait for lunch food. I want breakfast. I mean, it's already 10 o'clock, but I do want. But we can go to Coffee Deli if it's open. Because I gotta go to the River Street Sweets over there. I'm always running errands. It's a situation. So, pro tip. Yes, there's a River Street Sweets on River Street. There's a Savannah Candy Kitchen on River Street. There's a Savannah Candy Kitchen in City Market. There is also one for non-tourists, not in historic Savannah. That's the one I go to because I don't have to contend with tourists. Isn't that lovely? Goose feathers is expensive. Y'all all talking well above my price range, folks. We are looking at what I get. I'm looking at under $12, and that includes tip. Again, as a reminder, I'm doing this 7 days a week. Y'all talking about goose feathers is expensive. Yep, it's called Coffee Deli. That's cool. So yeah, we're cruising. Cruising and bruising, folks. No. It's never been about that, Savannah. It's been about my journey to lose weight and my journey to share the beauty of Savannah. The fact that people buy my merch now, and the fact that people support my supplement business, and the fact that people tune in every day, that is an amazing adventure. We don't have 7-Elevens here. So we're turning on Victory Drive. This is the Victorian area of Savannah. Why is it called Victory Drive? Because the street is lined with palm trees. These palm trees were planted to pay homage or respect. We haven't had Huey's in a while, but I wasn't feeling the vibe of going down to River Street today. But they planted palm trees down the center of this road, which used to be called 80, to play, yeah, Clary's is still open, to pay respect to those who lost their life in World War I and World War II. So you'll get to kind of see that. Clary's is still open. I refuse to stand in line at Clary's. I'm a local. I'm not going to wait for food. Like, I am not going... We don't have Wawa's in Georgia, folks. Wawa's is a Florida thing. Yeah, we do not have Wawa's. Again, this is Savannah, Georgia. So you can kind of see the palm trees. This place called Victory Drive. Yeah, off of, it's farther down, but yes, on Victory Drive. Did not major in history. I grew up in Savannah. That in itself majored you in history. I will take you guys real quick through the parking lot of where the Savannah Bananas play, because someone has asked multiple times. I'm guessing you are a baseball or / banana fan. Yes, I have been to a Bananas game multiple times. Johnson High is still a high school in Savannah, yep. It is not on Victory Drive, though. You should know that, William. Awesome. Again, this is a hands-free set. Some days it works better than others. Yeah, it took a lot of history. It never started out to be this. It was just a morning walk. Ooh, you know what though? I could wait. Now it's 10:54. I could wait till 11 and end the live and go eat at Hirano's. Ooh, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because it's 10:54. By the time I do the Banana Stadium and I show y'all and all that, I could just go to Hirano's at 11. That's what I'm gonna do. And give me some Hirano's. Yeah, the palm trees are cool. Hirano's for the win, because I can get chicken teriyaki. So I can get chicken, rice, soup, and salad, and sweet tea for $11, y'all. Boom shakalaka. With like tip and tax and everything, it ends up being like right at $13. Hirano's is a local Japanese restaurant. So we are heading over to where the Banana Stadium is. I know, but 11 o'clock will come very quickly. No, there's no college behind me, William. You clearly have no idea where I'm at. No, you're not. But thanks, William. Bye, Andy. Okay, who wanted to see the Banana Stadium? Somebody did. I'm not sure who wanted to see the Banana Stadium. Somebody did. Here it is. Historical Grayson Stadium. This is the Banana Stadium. Yes, their mascot is the banana. Hopefully the person that wanted to see the Banana Stadium is still in here. They have the banana stand where you can go see, you can go buy merch. I know it's 10:04 here. Well, I'm hungry and I'm dealing with weirdos today. So I'm not sure who it was that wanted to see the Banana Stadium. They're amazing. Bananas are a blast to watch. Yeah, I don't know. It's only 10:07. I may do something different. I don't think I am doing Toronto's because it is only 10:07, so I don't really know where I'm going. I haven't decided yet. Oh, good, Trey. So here's the Banana Stadium. When the shop is open, you can go in, and they sometimes have the gate up so you can go actually see the field. Kim, you can mute for the rest of the live if you want. Yeah, we were talking about muting you, Trey. Just kidding. We do have a couple of dog parks over here as well. I'm going to the other side so you can kind of see the stadium. I was, Trey. I was talking about people being weird in my lives too. I love this parking lot workout. Cracks me up. Yep. For real. So you can kind of see. They do not have, one of the things that's really cool about the Bananas is he does not get sponsors. So like companies don't get sponsors. Companies don't pay money there. It's called the fans wall. Thanks for the follow. We're just cruising around. I still haven't decided where I'm going to go eat or have water or have food. Not water. Have food. I am cruising around with the hands-free set. We were going to go to one place, but then someone had to come in here being all weird, talking about, I'm going to meet you there. Like, dude, let's talk proper etiquette. That's weird. And if you want to get yourself muted and blocked, that's what you do, is you're weird. There is no college behind me. There is no, like, yeah. Yeah. And Jesse does a great job about doing that. kind of see it from this angle. I don't know who it was asking about the Banana Stadium, but here it is. This is Daffin Park. Daffin Park is a 3-mile track around that you can walk, run. Ugh. Hungry. I'm hungry. Maybe I'll just go to Target and get Starbucks. Good morning, good morning. So again, if you've never followed me before, good morning. I wonder if I should, who would like to go in, because I think they have the gate up. Who would like to go in and actually see the stadium? Anybody? Yep. Who wants to go in and see the stadium? They should have the gate up. It's a weekday. Anybody? Let's go. Let me see if anybody wants to. I'm not going to put you on the gimbal because that would be weird. Okay, so it's going to be a little shaky. Well, I got to be careful. Oh, because of weirdos? Okay, hold on. I'm not putting you on the gimbal. Just beware. Yeah, well, the one weirdo my moderators took care of. So we're going to go in the store, and then I'll ask if I can go show y'all. Again, feel free to hit the follow, hit the likes, tap, tap, tap. If you want, you can actually check out my link tree. And here's the thing. I'll mute you for the entirety of the live. If you continue, you get blocked. Oh my God, I need a gimbal. Here's our mascot, the banana. It is the banana. Good morning, everyone. I do not have the gimbal right now because we're going to go look and see if they'll let us go look at the Banana Stadium. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. We'll just see, okay? We're going to try to not be super suspicious. Yes, I do have one. Kim was being facetious and sarcastic. I know, it's a backdrop. Did you know? It's called the Banana Stand, our little shop. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Lots of merch. Oh, that's a cute one. So do y'all ship?
Oh, we do.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, cool to know. Are we able to check out the stadium?
Oh, of course.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Wide open.
I'm a streamer. I'm from Savannah.
Oh,
and I
okay.
stream every day. And people were like, can we see the Banana Stadium?
Yes.
And I was like, sure, we'll go by. So, yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. So, Lou Gehrig, Del Murphy. Yeah. I've been in many a games here. So they used to be, see the bathroom sign? It says woman, and it's a banana. Yeah, shop's open usually 7 days a week. Trey? Yeah, Babe Ruth. There's been a lot of huge. I can come on and show you the stadium. They really, this is the fan stadium is what it is. That's why they kind of have where you can go in. I definitely would not do anything to be offensive, or if he had said no, I'd been like, okay, cool. So isn't it cool? Isn't that neat? Oh God, it's Jesse, the owner. He has done such amazing things here. Those fans are absolutely amazing during the summer. You want some entertainment? Come here. It is so amazing. Good morning. Isn't it cool?
How we doing?
How are you, Jesse?
Good.
Good. You got the yellow suit on. You never stop.
What's that?
So yeah, this is the Banana Stadium. Yep. That was Jesse. He's the owner of the Bananas. He was definitely doing something because he was in his suit, which he's not always in his suit. So I did not want to be weird and be like, hey. Oh, does he have a new book? Yeah, so if you ever get the opportunity to come to a game here, come. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, it's great. I call him, it's like, what's it called? Curious George. Does he have a new book out? I didn't know that. He's usually very engaging. He is actually super engaging. Great guy. Fans first. Well, here's the thing. I'm holding a phone up, clearly filming, right? Like, clearly doing something. He's surveying the situation. And had I engaged him a little bit more, he would have engaged a little bit more. I guarantee it. He's a super great guy. I've talked to him many times. Thank you.
Of course.
Have a good day.
You do the same.
Yeah, here's the thing. He was not probably anticipating anybody being there. So he, I think, was more like, oh. And he said, hey, how are you? Like, he interacted with me. Had I stopped him for conversation, had I engaged him in a conversation, he would have totally stood there and talked to me all day long. Like, honestly, he would have. But, it's kind of like me streaming, guys. Like, I stream, right? Do you know how hard it is to be on all the time? Yeah, he was very pleasant. He did have someone with him. He did. He was very friendly. He is such a nice guy. So let me tell you what he did. When I was a teacher, there was a play at my school, and the lead character was wearing a giant yellow suit, just like he does. So I emailed back and forth with him to see if he'd come to the play, because the kids would have thought that was amazing, right? Well, lo and behold, he was like, look, I'm going to be out of town, but I'm more than happy to come by one afternoon during rehearsal and hang out. And he was literally like, he was so great. And he came in his yellow suit. The kids and the teachers went wild. He took any picture that you could imagine. He was so respectful. Just great guy. But can you imagine? Yeah, I don't need any more interviewing with him, honestly. I don't need any more publicity than I've already got, honestly. And I'm not trying to be ugly about that. I'm just straight up saying it's like, here's the thing. He is having to be on 24/7. And especially with his huge announcement of their branching out with the team and stuff. And that came with some heat. It came with some heat. A lot of heat. And I'm talking into a camera. He's probably surveying the situation going, what? So, no, I thought he was great. Again, that's about, I didn't know he was on. I had no idea. Oops. So, here's the thing. I had no idea he was on the field. Zero. Didn't know he was out there. I don't think the kid would have either. Or the kid did either. So that was the first thing. I had no idea he was out there. He was clearly doing something business, right? He was doing some kind of job. He was doing something with being the guy in the yellow suit. So that's the other thing. Third, like, it's Monday. Everybody got the Monday feels, right? I don't even know how far I walked today, honestly. That's my thing. I think he was just, it's Monday. He clearly had to be here to do some kind of interview or something. So I did. You got to see the back of him. You may have seen the front of him. I don't know. He's awesome. And that's the thing. Had I stopped to engage with him, I asked him, hey, would you mind saying hello to somebody? He would have stopped in a second. Guarantee it. He'd be like, sure. But this was not the time, right? That wasn't the time to do that. The owner of the Savannah Bananas that people got super excited about was, we were at the stadium and I went in and asked if we could go look. And hey, but here's the thing. In all respect, that kid knew I said I'm streaming. Correct? Like, y'all all heard me tell him what I was doing. I said, I'm streaming. Like, I straight up was very straightforward that I was in the process of streaming. No, that's awkward. Like, dude was doing something. That would have been so awkward. Like, hey, how are you? I mean, I greeted him, and he greeted back. He could have walked by and not even engaged with me. I mean, but it is how awkward that, I mean, golly. He's one of the most recognizable people of Savannah. It's like, it's kind of like with me. I always tell you guys, say hello when I'm out and about. But with that means I have to be on at any given point. And if you're not in a role or a status of like that, like Jesse is, that everybody recognizes him as the owner of the Savannah Bananas, who's this massive baseball team, right? This huge baseball team that's getting national coverage, and he has to be on it all the time. And here's the other thing. If you can't, you're not allowed a bad day. You're not allowed a bad day. Because what would it do for your brand? Like, what would it do for my brand of A Day in the Life of Corey if one of you were in town and you came up to me and I was like, psh, like, it didn't even talk to you? It can be a challenge, y'all. And he has way more coverage than I do. Like, holy cow. Dude is at a national... That is one of the biggest questions I get asked about the Savannah Bananas. And he was busy. Clearly he had just filmed something or was doing some type of interview. And then he was rushing into his office. Here's the thing. When he's in town, he works there. Like, he is the owner. He has an office there. He works there. Not everywhere. No, he does not always wear his yellow suit. when he is out in public, he is not in the yellow suit. He's in the yellow suit when he is Jesse from the Savannah Bananas. He had it on today because we were in Banana Land. We were on field. He had that on. If he is doing some kind of something that is connected to the Savannah Bananas, yes. But he lives here. When he's going to the local Target with his kids, he's in normal civilian clothing, folks. Like, there have been times we've been at Target, I've seen him. I don't ever show you guys because I know of the response. I know of the excitement, right? Like, around him. What would hurt your feelings? Oh, if I weren't nice when you met me? But yeah, I mean, you have to be on all the time. Yeah, I mean, he's getting, and that's the other thing, he's getting a ton of coverage right now. They're getting a ton of publicity and coverage. So, I mean, I can't knock him for just being, he smiled. Y'all, I had the camera turned away out of respect, but he smiled at me. He said, "Hey, how are you?" Like, what else could I have asked him to do? He said hello. He smiled at me. Couldn't have expected him to do anything else. They're great. Oh, yeah. He sells out. Y'all, he sells out in a second and a half. Like, but the games in Savannah do too. It's nothing different here. Getting tickets is like an act of Congress. But it is an experience. So yeah. Just an adventure. But it was kind of cool. I know. Right? We stop and have a full-on conversation. Who are you? Why are you in my stadium? Why are you in my stadium right now? What are you doing? It was funny. I didn't know, like, I don't know if that kid knew he was on field at that point. I'm not sure they would have let me go on the field, but, you know, it was what it was. Yeah, he met his goal. He succeeded. Oh, Sheila. We're just talking. Well, whoever wanted me to go to the Banana Stadium, I hope you enjoyed that. Yep. So I do hope that you enjoyed that. Ugh, not crystals. But anyway, so I think, guys, we are going to call it Oh, that's good. Y'all know I can't keep up with chat. So, yep. So I think what I'm going to do is do a few more Christmas shopping things I got to do. And then I got to go run a number of errands after that. So what I'm going to do is end the live, much to many of your dismays. And then we will go live tonight for Back Porch Chat. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, David. I aim to please. I will. Y'all have a great day. Catch you on the flip of life. Peace out, guys. Thanks for tuning in.